Hello, friends, and welcome to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. My name is Teresa Stone. I am the Blended Mama, and today I'm going to be sharing with you about our Brain Dump Weekly insert. Now, you might think that this is just like a weird name. Listen, I got teenage boys. I get it. Brain dump, and you say, yeah, they're going to love that. But it is literally like taking all the things in your head and putting them onto paper, like dumping them out. So I get the name of it, and that is what we call it. But if you want to call it something else, you could call it a brain drop box, or I'm sure there are other names. If you want to put some other names in the comments for me, feel free to put them there. But we are going to chat about this insert. It is one that I really like in terms of, like, especially when I feel overwhelmed with all the things that I have going on. This is a great way to literally take it out of your head, put it on paper, organize it a little bit, and then figure out your weekly plan and how you're going to do the things. Okay, so let's share this one with you. Alrighty, so let me see if I can. That's not what I meant to do, friends. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, we'll do this. Okay. So on this particular one, you can see I've already used this one. Now, obviously it is blank whenever you get started, right? And just notice that the weekend is just the weekend. I still like to see mine as days. So I just add a skinny piece of washi tape and turn it into 2 days. Okay. But if you don't do a ton on the weekend, you might not need to do that. So what I like to do with this one is you're literally just taking all the things that you need to get done in a week and you're putting them in a list, not in any kind of order. You're just as it comes out of your head, you are putting it on the paper. Okay. Now here's what I like to do. I like to come through and kind of categorize. So you can see that I used some of our color dots to categorize things. So the red ones were for our bakery business. The blue was for my Tula 12 stuff. And the gray was personal. What I did was I categorized those things. And then I went ahead and the things that I knew I needed to do this week, I put them, once I put them on the calendar, I highlighted them, which meant that I didn't need to worry about it anymore. They were things for me to do this week. What I also did was, if they were like quick wins, things I could knock out in 5 minutes or less, I went ahead and did them and then I crossed them off. They never even made it to the right side of the paper. And then I don't even know what happened with my son's car insurance. I don't even know. This was like January. So Lord only knows what happened. But regardless, I'm sure it got taken care of because he definitely is insured. But anyway, so I took all the things here and I put them onto the paper where they needed to go. So you can see that over here, I didn't necessarily color code as I was writing, but whenever I moved things over here, I did color code. So the blue color is my Tula 12 stuff. The red was our bakery business. Purple was like self-care, personal things. Gray was a family, and I think that was it. And then you can see that I checked things off as I went through them. You can also, make sure that you can put things in a top 3. So if there are 3 things that you have to get done during the day, those go in those top 3, and then the rest can go kind of below that. You can see sometimes I just used it to hold a list of people, and I didn't necessarily do the brain Dropbox, but this is a fantastic insert. Now, y'all know that I am playing around with bullet journaling, so I did recreate this look in my bullet journal for this week, and I really had a lot of fun with it. So I did write my brain dump over here, and as I moved things over, I went ahead and highlighted them. Now, listen, because the ink was very similar, it basically deletes them, right? Which is totally fine. And the ones over here are highlighted for my 12-week goals. So if you guys are doing 12-week goals, those are basically my top 3 tasks or top 3 things that I need to accomplish during a day. So they're not actually crossed off. There's black ink underneath. I can see it. It doesn't show up very well on the camera, but I basically recreated the brain drop or brain dump insert here. And I had a little fun. We have a stencil for Valentine's Day. It's now February. And so I added a little gratitude jar because, well, Valentine's Day is this week. So I was just doing a little gratitude jar. And as we go through the week, I'll be adding things that I'm grateful for and coloring in some of the hearts. So I was just having a little bit of fun with that. That is kind of a benefit of using the bullet journal, as you can play around with it and do different things. But I really do like this insert. I find it's helpful when you have so much on your plate that you are not sure where to start. You just need to get it out of your head and get it onto paper, because once it's on the paper, you can prioritize it. You can do those quick wins that are just important to just get them off the list, because listen, if you are in that overwhelm, you just need to get something off your plate. So do the quick wins, friend, do the quick wins. But it gives you a place to kind of organize all those thoughts, and some things you're not going to be able to do with anything with, because maybe you're writing down how overwhelmed you feel, right? You can write down feelings in here. You can journal a little bit, because I think it's important to acknowledge those emotions so that you are recognizing where you are, and then you might need to do some things during the week to take care of that. So you might need to make sure that you schedule, some self-care time or some downtime, or maybe you need to make sure that you go for a walk every day just to clear your head. So those are things that you can balance once you acknowledge that that's where you are. I think it's important for us to do that. So if you are wanting to try the brain drop box or brain dump, sorry, now I'm going to call it the other one, the brain dump insert, I've got the link in the show notes here. I also have a freebie for you. So if you are interested in some weekly planning, check out the comments. I do have a freebie checklist for you to help you take your monthly plans and turn it into a weekly outline. So go ahead and grab that freebie while you're here. But I would love to hear from you. If you, especially listen, if you have teenage boys who are going to make fun of you if you call something a brain dump, listen, I am with you. Okay. But I would love to hear from you, see how you use this insert. And just again, I like this one when life is just too much, because it really does help you get a better perspective of all the things that are going on. And you're able to make a prioritized to-do list from there. All right, friends, I can't wait to hear how this goes for you. Feel free to come hang out with us in our Chaos Coordinator community. The link for that is also in the comments. And I will chat with you guys later. Have a wonderful day.